A day in the life of the anti-Trump media machine. So the news of the day should have been Trump vindicated. Despite the media pushing this narrative since December, we learned from Comey that at no time was Trump under investigation for collusion with Russia. We also learned from the hearings that Comey is one of the leakers. The media should also report that obstruction of justice means things like threats, lies, bribes, destruction of documents, and altering or concealing of evidence, none of which ever occurred, according to Comey. So that was the news of the day, but let's see how the media tries to spin it. So first we have ABC. Comey goes nuclear. So ABC is trying to make it seem like the world is crashing down on Trump. Next, we have CBS. No mention of the top story, no apologies for spreading fake news, and CBS is trying to create doubt as to whether or not there was obstruction of justice. You know, if it were flipped around and this was Obama, CBS would be rushing to defend Obama. NBC, no mention of the top story. Instead, create doubt about whether Trump obstructed justice. And by the way, obstruct what justice? He was vindicated. There was no Russia collusion. And over here on the right side, notice how they have to take a jab at Trump's attorney. Fields no questions. And 9 key moments from Comey's blockbuster testimony. Blockbuster, it was a big nothing burger. And the Washington Post, this one is a doozy. The Washington Post actually defends Comey for leaking. And they characterize leaking as shared notes in hopes of a special counsel and a remarkable admission that helped reveal details. You know, isn't it amazing that nobody ever helped reveal the detail that Trump was never under investigation for collusion with Russia in the first place? MSNBC, also one-sided, using the big headline, using Comey's words to attack Trump. And they're attacking Trump's lawyer. Yeah, this is news. This is journalism here. Next, we have the San Francisco Chronicle, which reads like all-out propaganda. Comey portrays Trump as a man not to be trusted. Or in credibility contest with Comey, Trump has a problem. Or James Comey testimony, devastating and convincing. Next, we have the New York Times. You know what I always love about the New York Times is they have 2 sections, both attacking Trump, but yet they call one section the opinion section. And so what is this other section here? Is this supposed to be journalism? News? Because this is a load of propaganda. And finally, the ultimate propaganda machine, the Huffington Post. In true liberal fashion, they actually defended this leaker chick, reality winner, who called Trump an orange fascist and said she wants to burn the White House down. Yeah, she's not a fascist. But what did the Huffington Post do? They tried to humanize her by saying that her parents say that other inmates stand behind her. So there we have it, a day in the life of the anti-Trump media.